All right, we are starting back up here for third final period of the section quarterfinals. Rochester lured up 2-0 right now. Shots 18-12. Troutman line out, Rowe, Leslie to start. It's kind of our top line. They haven't put a puck in the net yet, so let's like to see them get one here tonight. Battling pucks down low in our zone. Right out front, but that one's blocked. Barclay's going to have a chance to grab that with some time and space. He's going to cut back a couple times. Nice play there by Barclay. Get that one in deep. That's where we want pucks this whole period, deep in their zone. Wide open out front, just deflected wide. Good forecheck by, that one comes back out front, bounces off the Albert Lee player just wide of the net. So great forecheck by Troutman. He goes out front with it. It goes right to Leslie, and the goalie makes a save. Now they're coming the other way. 2-on-2, bouncing puck in the high slot. Now at the far wall, bouncing around up towards the blue line. That one gets deflected wide behind the net. Their player has it. So their player picked it up behind the net, just put it in on the backhand behind Carter Clevin. And I don't know what happened there, but it bounced back down low. They grabbed it, and he just kind of wrapped it on his backhand and stuffed it in on the side of the net. So big scoring chance at one end here. It goes back down the other way, and they cut the lead in half, 2-1.
Well, now we have a horse race.
And, yeah, now we're in one.
Yep, now it's a horse race. So just like how we got that goal at the end of the period, you never want to give up at the start of the period, and so it negated that. So now you got to be resilient.
And it gets them sort of some energy coming out of the period. So nice job, nice play there. Mono Smith now coming with speed. He's looking, sends it in the middle. Now it's going to come right to Howarth. He's got a chance to shoot through traffic, bounces out front. Nobody there. Loose puck in the slot, bouncing around. Now Mono Smith tries to put in there, still bouncing around. Goes behind their net. So a couple chances in the slot here. We haven't been able to find the back of the net. That one gets chipped down in deep. We're going to have to get going here. That's going to get chipped up the wall. Rich is there. Soft chip up. They're going to come back down in the other way. Phillips here trying to poke it through. It gets turned over.
Those loose pucks out front, we got to be a little bit more like that game-hungry hippo, and we got to pounce on them. And you got to find those and will your way to score a goal in a playoff game. You just can't get beat to those. You got to fight for those.
Yeah. Battling puck down the corner here. Hayworth, Quimby. It's really not going anywhere.
Now it pops free.
Comes into the side of the net. Carter Clevin's going to cover it. We'll get a line change here. 14:46 left to go in the period. 2-1 Eagles, shots 18-14. So spending some time down in our zone, which we don't want to do. We've been playing most of this game down in the Tigers' end, and we want to get back to that. Really going to need to push, try to find another goal here. Comes right back to the Albert Lee player. He's going to send it, and bouncing puck goes wide of the net. Battling along the far wall here. Gets sent back down into the corner. Barclay there, chips it up around. Leslie tries to send that out to Troutman, but doesn't get it out. Harns should turn and burn here. He's got time and space. That's going to be a tough one to pick up. It's a turnover on the far blue. Over to the far wall here. Rich is going to dump that one in and go in on the forecheck. Mono Smith and Ritter out with him. Harns and Barclay on the point.
Jeff, we're a little lackadaisical right now. We're just going through the motions, and you can't play playoff hockey like this. We got to start putting our foot on the gas again.
Yeah, we got to get puck control. Good forecheck by Mono Smith here, though. He's getting inside position, getting puck control. Now Ritter grabs it. He's got time and space. He shoots, deflected wide by the Albert Lee goalie. Rich there now. So this is a little better here. Harns steps up there. We got to be careful. Both guys stepping up. Harns puts that back down in deep. We're going to go back in on the forecheck. They're floating, guys, so we got to be careful there, too. They got two guys floating out into the neutral zone.
Well, that was interference. I mean,
Colton Rich just about took a guy's head off there coming through the neutral zone. We'll get a line change here. Spicer in on the forecheck. Bouncing puck right to the middle, right to their guy. Phillips back on D here. chipped up the wall. Fortunately, Phillips had some shifts at D this year because he was the only one back there for a one-on-one, so he handled that one. Bouncing puck, need to get out of the zone, over to Spicer. Spicer's going to chip it up the wall. That's good. No,
he's got time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. So we're just grabbing pucks and throwing them, and he's got time and space, and he's got a teammate with him. So that's just trying to be a little bit more confident. That's just needing more confidence with the puck. Jack should try to play this puck here. We're in the offensive zone. Spicer's got to stay on the high side, on the defensive side of the puck, and we're going to call a whistle here. We'll get a line change. Yeah, just a little
Jack and their player were laughing at each other a little bit there. I can see the smiles on both of their faces as they broke apart there.
Yeah, he likes to have conversations with the other players. All right, 12:30 left. That one was touched. Carter Cleven's going to have to cover this one. That's his buddy from earlier that ran him over there, but he takes a little more cautious approach coming in this time. Now, we can't. Neither team wants to get into penalty trouble here. Shots 19-15 for the Eagles. Face off here to the left of Carter Cleven. Harns is going to chip this one. It gets blocked. So that's the other thing. If you as a player here, as an Eagle, decide you want to clear the zone, boy, you better clear the zone. We can't turn pucks over at the blue line.
Dangerous pass there.
And we keep doing it. Now we got some lucky bounces there, but we're just not getting them out clean here. Now we got to move our feet. Yeah, we're not skating. We got to take at least a couple strides. The game, so face-off's going to come all the way back down in our zone. I'd like to see us play the same way we played in the second period, not come out and play different because we have a little bit of a lead. Rich on the draw here, out with Mono Smith. They do chip it out of the zone. They'll wave this one off. It's coming right down on net pretty slow.
Real nice clear. Mono's on him.
Yeah, that's going to go off the back of the net. Mono should be able to get there. He can't keep it in. Got off on the wrong side for Ritter. He's going to send it in. Just off the stick of Rich because he's got Mono Smith out front all alone. That was going to be a tough one to get to him. He should cycle this back down low, which he does. No, he's going to give it to Ritter. Everything's on our backhand. That makes it tough. They're coming up 4-on-2 right now. Kleinschmidt back with Chase. They're going to throw it to the middle. Chase has got to get his head up there. He almost got kind of caught watching. It was a little bit strange. Mono's just going to chip that one in deep. We're going to get a line change here. Quimby line's coming out. They got to get a good read on this neutral zone fortune. Good puck by Phillips there. Stick on puck. Nice job. Over to Spicer. Spicer in. Phillips should be able to get over there on the rim. He's got some time and space. Again, I wish they would take a little bit. Nice job to throw his body in there. He's got one out front. He's got time and space. He's going to try to wrap, but he's got one already today. He's still got it. Out to Quimby. Phillips should drive the zone here. We got to get to the net. Got to get to the net here. It's going to go back down in the corner. Quimby there now.
No, not that play.
Yeah, see, that's that no-look pass out to the middle, and now they're coming the other way. Barclay's back there. He's racing his man for the puck. Harns is there. He had a guy right on him. Gets deflected. Got to be careful here. Phillips chips out up to Troutman. Troutman's got Spicer with him. He's just going to put a shot on net. I think that's okay. We'll get a line change here.
Good pressure.
Good pressure. I'd like to see him connect on a pass or get the puck out to the D. So we had time and space with the puck down low. We got to find that guy out front, or we got to get it up to the D. So we're not getting scoring chances there, and we need to. 9:47 left. Face off to the right of the Albert Lee goalie. Face off comes back to Rowe. He's not able to get that shot off in time. They're coming back up the other way. They chip it up to their man here, one-on-one. He's trying to make a play. We're going to get a call against us here. Barclay had to kind of take his man out as he drove the lane there. We haven't gotten a whistle yet, and we'll get a whistle now. So we'll go on the penalty kill for the first time here with 9.5 left in the period. Barclay's going to get one for kind of taking a man down there. I mean, he had to play him there because they was throwing the puck to the middle, so it's a good penalty to take.
Yeah,
so he'll go for a trip.
The play started where that I believe it was number 9, the forward, made a nice play to kind of pull the puck between his legs and kind of got our I don't know who it was, but kind of got our defenseman turned around, which allowed that whole play to happen. So now we got to kill it. I mean, that's what it is. Man, we got to kill it.
They're going to win the draw and get set up here right away. They have it up top. They're going to throw it down in the corner. Try to send one into the middle. Leslie's there, but he loses the stick battle. They're going to get control back. It's a hard pass there up to the point. Leslie's there. Oh,
just
good
about.
stick. He gets it off him there. So that's a little bit of a dangerous play, but I think that's their kind of top defenseman. He's got a goal here tonight too. They're going to dump that one back in. 1:20 left in the PK. Harns gets his pocket pick there. They send it right out front to a player out front, and Carter Cleven's going to hold on. So nice job by him. Almost did. So Albert Lee will go for a switch here. We'll change a couple players. Looks like I can't see who's out there. Rowe, Harns, Leslie, Chase, I believe. Kind of down the far corner here. Nice job by Chase to step in and send that one all the way down. Minute 10 left on the power play here. They're going to set up behind the net. Come up the sidewall here. Turnover for them. Vinny's going to put it right back in. That'll take us below the minute mark here. They're taking a long time to get going, so that's okay with me. Got to make it hard for them to gain the zone here. They're going to dump it in. Hart's going to be the first one there. He's going to rim it around, but Rolls there. He's got to make a stronger effort. It was a one-handed effort there. Yeah, you got to be sure on that. Shot far side, 30 seconds left. They're walking, looking to shoot. Good stick by Rowe to tip that one up into the netting. 24 seconds left on the PK. Troutman and Leslie will come out. Harns will stay. Chase will stay. 7:47 left on the clock. 24 on the PK here. Be nice to win this draw.
I was watching the bench there. Coach True was telling Jack Rowe, hey, when you go over there, you got to be strong on that stick. You got to do it with authority, and he does. So, but I mean, Jack's playing a good game here. You just got to make sure if you make that play, you got to be confident. Yeah,
another deflected shot, and they're going to blow a whistle. I think that's okay. 10 seconds left. Always kind of takes it from them having puck control to a 50-50 situation. So 10 seconds left. Again, we got to win this draw.
Important face-off here for Peyton Leslie. And he won it.
So he wins it back, but we're not there. We don't get to that puck, and it gets tipped out front. Nice job by Leslie. The guy walks around him, sends it in. Saved by Carter Cleven, and they're going to take the time off the clock. And I think we got a little bit of a help from the scorekeeper there.
I'd say we got a break.
They took 1 or 2 seconds off, and that makes a big difference because we start off 5-on-5 versus having to get a guy into the zone. You know, if they have time to win a draw and make a play before a guy gets in from the penalty box. So I didn't mind seeing that 1 second come off. Quimby line out here. Nice chip play by Harns there. They're going to turn. Quimby's there. Phillips is there. Spicer's there. Nice play by Spicer. It's going to go off the Albert Lee bench. So that's going to come back to center ice. 7:11 left here. I don't know what Jack's doing. Got to snap out of it here. We got to get. They're going to win it back. That's going to be an icing. That's an ice. How does he wave off an ice?
How is that not an ice?
Coach True is not happy. Spicer there. He should almost just kick that one. He's going to make a move. He's going to get caught up in the skates. Phillips on the puck there, down low. Spicer's there. Now he trips and falls. Almost looked like he blew an edge there. Yeah. They're going to throw that behind Chase. Got to be careful.
That's and then
call that
is an ice as well.
Holy buckets. I don't know what's going on.
That was definitely, I mean, I was wondering, are they not, they can't wave it off again, can they?
Yeah. That are, to me, definitely are icing. One RD's back was turned, it went through his legs, but he was skating through traffic and didn't see it, didn't touch it. He had no chance to play it. But face off here by Colton Rich. That's going to come to the middle, but Vinny does a smart thing and backs off it here. We got a back check, though. That's where Milesmith, I think, could help on that play there. Good stick by Harns. 6:30 left on the clock here, so nice job by Rich to battle that out of the zone. That almost looked like an ice, but they were just at the red line. Barclay's going to turn away. Harns is going to send it up to Ritter. Ritter up to Rich. Rich over to the far side. It's going to get sent in here. Nice play I like that play back to Harns. Up to Ritter. He could actually have gone across to Rich here, but we're getting pucks deep, which is good. They're coming out the other way as Troutman line comes on. Leslie. Not sure what we're doing here, but we're giving them time and space, and then we got to get our heads on a swivel as they come down the middle of the slot. Big hit on Harns behind the play, and we're going to get a icing here.
Wow.
Yeah, what they don't know is it's just going to piss Vinny off.
Right.
So he's a pretty tough kid. They certainly aren't going to. They aren't going to affect his game at all. 5:40 left on the clock here. Eagles are up 2-1. Shots are 20-19. Certainly been a little more even here in the third period. Leslie in on a forecheck here. He's right on him. That's good. That's where he gets on that stick. Right up the middle. Just misses. Oh, just missed Rowe's stick. And then Troutman was coming in right behind him.
Well, great chance there. I mean, I love the play. I love the heads-up play, and just couldn't quite connect, but I really did like that.
Rowe on the draw here. Barclay, Harns on D. Yeah, see, I almost think we should go back to the D here and just put it on net. Gets chipped up the side here. They're coming back in. They dump it in deep. Got to be careful not to take an interference. Battling for pucks here. They're coming down the other way. Leslie's going to try to make a move. Doesn't work. Why doesn't he use his glove right there to knock that one down? They're coming the other way. They're going to pass to the middle. Lots of traffic. He's going to get it with time and space. I don't know if he got a shot off or not there.
No, he fanned on it.
That's a dangerous play by Barclay to cut to the middle.
Look out.
Yeah. Boy, we got to be careful. There are loose pucks here, and we're going to get it covered and hopefully not take any dumb penalties here.
Well, this game's getting interesting. 4:45 to play. There's a lot of emotion on that ice. 2-1 hockey game. That's what you can expect if pucks are in front of the net. You got to expect you're going to get hit, and there's going to be some sort of skirmish.
Yeah, there were some extracurricular activities happening down there. Refs are talking about it. My guess is they do nothing.
And they shouldn't.
Hand out some verbal warnings.
Correct. That's what should be done.
They're talking to the captains now. Or take coincidentals. I have a feeling that's what he's going to do based on Rowe's signal. Yeah, he's just, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm not
sure.
Is he
putting time back on the clock maybe?
I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, he went over and talked to the scorekeeper. I didn't look at the clock and see what was on it, so I don't know if he was talking to him about maybe putting time back on the clock. They're having conversations with the captains now.
Well, now Jack Fitzgerald is going to the box. Well, he wasn't on the ice.
I wonder if they're going to give Carter Clevin a penalty. I bet you that's what it is.
They must be giving Carter Clevin and one of their players a penalty for some coincidentals.
Yeah, they're going to go coincidentals, so I think that's what I would do there. You don't really want to be part of the game at this point if you're a ref, so we can live with that. So it'll be 5-on-5. They'll come out first whistle after 2:46. Face off here to the right of Carter Clevin. They win it straight back. Shot wide, rims around, goes to their point. We can't let him through there. Jack's got to get on his man. It's tipped out there. Got to block these. Good shot wide. Spicer over there now. He's got to chop at it. He's able to battle it out. And that's key. You know, that's your first goal. Get it over the blue line. Get to the red line. He needs to go forehand, but we do get that puck here. Jack's got a shot. Just past the far side corner. Oh, it was so close. Dang it, it was just past the far side corner. Oh, good stick there by Phillips to keep that one in. Quimby's just overskates it. Phillips in on his man now. He's got to keep coming. They're coming back the other way. 4:02 left in the period. Got to protect our slot here. They're wheeling through the zone. That gets sent to the far side. Spicer's over there. This needs to come out of the zone. Comes in on that, deflected into the corner. Quimby's got to go help. Sends out front. That's a smart play there, and we need to get a line change.
Real good play.
Yeah, we needed a line change there. So, oh boy, we had a great view of that shot. Just missed the far side corner.
That would have been something. That would have been, I think the dagger. So just missed it over the far, and Albert Lee's taking a timeout with 3:37.
I was just gonna get on Landon about a backhand play, and it was right to the tape of Jack as he's swung through there. Oh boy,
he knew something we didn't.
Yeah, well, we can't see down along the boards here, but yeah, well, it's easy when you're standing up here with the eagle eye view, right?
Right,
and you don't have some 6-foot 18-year-old trying to kill you.
Well, this has been an exciting hockey game. Hopefully we can finish it out here. It's 3:37 to play. I think we're in for a few minutes of some pretty intense hockey would be my guess.
Yeah. I mean, do you take a timeout here?
I think from their perspective, maybe they're trying to get their certain players a little extra rest. And they're probably discussing, well, what if there's not a whistle? When is the goalie coming? And probably going through what Albert Lee's doing. And then from the Eagles' perspective, I think what you're doing is you're just making sure that everybody understands their assignment and where you need to be, and making sure that you're not letting anybody behind you, and that you're covering your guy. So it's, you don't need to score. You right. You got to just keep them from getting any type of quality chance.
Right. Yeah. And I'm not. If I'm Coach True, I don't take a timeout here down the stretch. I don't give them a chance to do any more resting of players or planning. And I think they burned that one just a little early. So we'll see. We'll see when they decide to take their goalie out. So that's a little bit of a dangerous play there. Like, the puck's got to come out. We can't be making cutback moves in the middle of the ice. That's a nice soft chip.
And that should be no ice, because they could have played that.
Well, it bounced right at his stick. Nice turnover here. Oh, it's right there for Mono Smith. He can't quite get there. Oh, this is where we got to draw a penalty here. If you're smart, you give him a little push and a solid chirp. If you can say the right thing to him and get him to take a shot at you. Well, draw a penalty.
They're a little edgy right now. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. Their tempers are flaring. So, I mean, there was no reason they got to get all bent out of shape on that one.
Right. So face off in the Albert Lee end. That's what we want. We want to, again, make them come the whole way. 3:14 left in the game here. Bouncing puck. We got a back check now. 3-on-2. Rose coming back with speed. Nice stick there by Harns. But we got to get these pucks deep. We got to find the puck, not just hit the player. We want to find that puck immediately. Great stick there by Leslie. They chip that one in deep. It's going to be on Barclay's stick. He's going to soft chip that one. Oh, if we could have got a bounce there, we're almost a 2-on-0.
Yeah,
got to be smart here.
Necessarily like that we have two guys
Great
up there.
back check. That puck is loose. It's behind the net. Oh, man, that was dangerous. It went just wide of the net. That's not going to be an ice. We'll get a line change here. Ritter's coming out. Oh, boy, dangerous line change. All three coming out. We got a back check. 2:30 left in the game here. We're going to send it around to far side. It's not going to get out. Down in the corner. The goalie's still in the net for the Tigers. Ritter's battling along the far wall. We can't cheat on the high side. They're wheeling down low, sending it to the slot, back door, and they're going to score. So that's just a case of them wheeling behind the net and then not finding open players in the slot. There's a player just sitting back door. They just pass it across back door, and it's in the back of the net, ties the game. So 2:13 left in the game. And we're gonna. All right, well, this is why we play these games. This is what we work for all year. It's time to find out now who wants to win this game. Mono Smith's gonna dump that one in. They're gonna send it back out. We're gonna dump that one back in. Send it through the middle here. Bouncing puck. Mono Smith there along the wall. We can't overskate these pucks. It's just kind of cheating. Sends it back to Barclay. Barclay's got time and space. He's got to be a little careful there. He's wheeling his way into the zone. He gets through. Now we got to get something out. It's thrown out to the middle, but no one's there, so it's going to come out of the zone again. That's where we get in trouble. Hit by Chase. Phillips is back on the back check. Sent through, deflected wide. Rich is there. Rich is going to pop that. Gets picked off. We got to stop and start. What's going on?
Exactly. We're leaving pucks in open places that we should not be leaving pucks, especially at this juncture of the game. You got to stop and start. You got to be confident in what you're doing. Every play's got to be. You got to be certain.
Yeah. So we'll get the roll line back out here. 1:15 left. Hayworth back. Harnes is looking. There's nothing there. I think we got to be a little bit smarter. But that's an interference. We're just not quick enough to pucks. Hayworth's going to put that one back in deep. We got to go in on the forecheck. We just haven't created a ton of scoring chances here. And now they've evened up on shots. That one's off the ref. That one's going to come out of the zone. Leslie's going to grab that one. He's got a guy on him, and he's going to dump it in and go for a line change. Ritter's coming out. There's some confusion on the bench.
Yeah, there's lots of confusion.
Mono Smith's out here now. We got to back check, and we got to get pucks out.
30 seconds.
Just not getting pucks out. High, hard shot, wide of the net. Chipping, loose puck in front. Good shot, wide of the net. That was close there, but we're getting high side again. And we're letting them walk in here, so I don't know what we're doing, but we better figure it out quick. They should wave this off. They should wave this puck off. Right at the D player's stick. And we just got to get it figured out here.
Well, we're running around a little bit, and we've gotten off our game. We've been the better team 70% of this game, and now we've just kind of started running around and kind of lost our composure a little bit.
Soft chip up here to Leslie.
Here we go.
They got a 2-on-2 here. Leslie in the skates, almost able to poke it through. 3 seconds left. And that's going to do it. That's going to send us into overtime. So, well, a couple of evenly matched teams. No surprise, we're headed into overtime.
Well, I think we kind of thought that could be the case early on in the game when we started talking about a 0-0 first period, and I thought at that moment this thing could come right down to the wire and potentially have a fourth period or even longer. So it's not shocking, and if you look at the scores between these two teams and similarities of who they've played and their opponents throughout the year, it's all very similar. So these two teams are pretty evenly matched. The fact is right now, Jeff, the score is 2-2, and there's 22 shots on goal on the scoreboard for each team.
Yeah, so, overtime just comes down to, who's going to make a play and who's going to be the hero. And typically they do, if it's the same as it was when I was at high school, it's an 8-minute sudden death overtime. Then they'll resurface. Then they'll play a full 17-minute period overtime. And then it goes to 8-minute overtime, so it goes back and forth like that. I know that because back in the day we played 5 overtimes with the girls in a quarterfinal or in a semifinal game to go to the section final. We finally, when I was with the male girls, we finally scored with, it was 11:45 p.m. And we were going to play till midnight, and then they were going to stop the game and start it again the next day.
Well, there's been some epic games over the years in overtime, and I really hope for our benefit that tonight doesn't end up going like that. But,
yeah.
I mean, there's the Apple Valley Duluth East game always comes to mind, right, from 1996 or 95 or 96, whatever year it was. Went to 5 or 6 overtimes in the state tournament.
Yeah.
It was an incredible game. I just saw the other night Rock Ridge beat Forest Lake in 4 overtimes in their quarterfinals. So, I mean, it happens. I mean, things really tighten back up when you get to overtime. Suddenly, you see a lot in overtimes where if nobody scores in that first minute or minute and a half, the game just becomes a defensive game of chess.
Right. A lot of chip and chase, a lot of, dump-ins, a lot of icings. So we'll switch ends here. So that's the other factor is it creates a long change, and so that can certainly lead to players getting stuck out there tired. We got to be smart about line changes.
So if you believe the statistics, and I don't, I guess it's just hockey folklore or something, but they say the majority of the games end in the first minute of overtime.
Huh.
It's I don't know what the actual statistic is, but if it's true, this first minute's important.
Yep. So here we go. Overtime section quarterfinal. Lourdes Eagles versus Albert Lee Tigers. Lourdes was up 2-0 at one point. Albert Lee battled back in the third period, tied up. 8 minutes on the clock.
Well, every loose puck battle counts now.
Yep.
I mean, this is what you practice for all year. There's no backing down at this moment.
Puck gets dumped in deep into the Albert Lee end, sends right out front, just overskated it. Now they're coming back the other way, 3-on-3. Good back pressure by Troutman. Hands move here out front. Carter Clevin with a nice save.
Great kick
Leslie's
save.
going to chip it to the middle. They're going to dump that one back in. Boy, almost thought Carter Clevin wasn't ready for that one.
I'm not sure they were onside, to be honest with you.
He's got Rowe up the middle, not quite open, bouncing puck. Hit by Troutman, so we got to be careful we're not cheating here. Rowe's floating real high. And not giving our D a ton of guys to pass to. Now Troutman's got it. He's got 4 guys to work through. He's going to shoot that one. Oh man, the goalie lost track of that one big time.
He did not even see it.
We got to be careful just throwing pucks to the net. They're coming up the other way here with speed. Harns is there. He's going to throw that one back out of the zone. Monosmith's there. High dump in. Chase back to retrieve. He's going to chip it. Harns there. He's weaving, trying to find space. He's going to cut back. Cut back again. Ritter's up here high. He's going to soft chip. Nice play to Rich. Rich is coming through with speed. He's still got it. Sends it back to Monosmith. Monosmith battling down low. Gets it down to Rich down low. I like this out to the point. Shot on net. High, hard, tipped up into the netting.
Tipped out of play. So, all right. We got a couple of shots on goal here to start this. Or they got a couple of shots on goal to start this period. But we got the puck down in their end, and we got a face-off coming to the far side here. So 6:26 left. Quimby line out here with Harns and Barclay. Face-offs are big.
A lot of line matching going on here too. So the coaches will try to get, certain lines against certain lines, first lines against third lines or whatever. And Albert Lee has the advantage as the home team. They get to change last, so they can look and see who's on the ice and then decide who they want to put on. Albert Lee's going to come around behind the net. Got a good back check here by Spicer. So that last man back's got to do it. He's got a back check. Phillips into the back check. Quimby's getting off the ice. Phillips there in a good forecheck. He just gets loose there. Comes through, almost turns it over into his own goalie there. Spicer was right on him. Coming the other way here. Gets dumped in. Harn's back. Barclay sends it up there. Spicer there. Goes back down. Tipped up. That's going to go up into the netting, out of play.
Not bad. We needed a switch.
Yeah, I think Spicer's mad. I think the stick got slashed out of his hands, but he's talking to the wrong ref. He's talking to the linesman.
Yeah.
The linesman's going, what do you want me to do? I call offsides.
Right.
Troutman on the draw here to the right of Carter Clevin. Barclay's going to grab this puck and wheel behind the net. If he can get his feet going. Barclay's going to pick this one back up. With time and space here. He's got Rowe coming with him. He's got, we're just not driving the net good enough. That one's going to come out here.
Nice play by
Shay's
Finley.
going to step up and send that one back in.
Nice play by Finley to pick that off and send it back deep.
Rich line out here now. Mono Smith, Ritter. Like to see Ritter get loose for one. Yeah, some tired play out here right now. Kind of over-skating pucks. That one gets chipped in. Chase back to retrieve. Cycles it back to Harns. Ritter's got to take off. I don't know why we're not taking off. Chase has got to get this one deep. It's bouncing around. Rich has got it now coming into the zone. Ritter's trying to weave his way through. Just misses one wide.
Oh, that was a great shot.
Boy, we've had some shots go. We've had 3 shots in the end of the third and the beginning of this where they've gone just wide of the net. Good forecheck by Ritter down there. He's under pressure, fighting down in the far corner. A little hard for us to see there. They overskate the puck. I think we're looking for a line change here now. Comes out to Chase. Chase is going to send it back in. We'll get a line change. Quimby line will come out. They're going to mishandle that one. Spicer's there. Bouncing puck. Phillips is there. They got to get on the inside. Quimby's over there now. He's going to it's going to go to the point. Send in. Deflected wide. I was hoping that one would bounce a little more. Phillips there now. Right out to Spicer. And it's deflected. I'd like to see him put that on net. Phillips there, back up to Howarth.
What?
No call.
Where's the call?
Spicer just gets crushed from behind. Block shot. Sends another one in there. Spicer's still playing here. Up to Howarth. Howarth's going to send it in. Back down to Phillips in the corner. Spicer's going to send it at the net. Spicer's going to grab it. He's going to walk out, try to stuff it. Loose puck. It's in front. It's bouncing. Oh, my Lord. They're not going to call anything. We got crushed about 6 times. Yeah, they're going to swallow their whistles in overtime here. 3:12 left in the period. What a shift for those guys, though. Multiple chances.
That shift was like a Texas tornado.
Yeah.
I mean, they were everywhere in firing pucks and battling and just can't seem to get one in the net.
Yeah, we need a good bounce. We need a screen. We're still getting quite a few shots blocked. Shots 24-24 here. I guess they're bringing the puck back out here in the neutral zone. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Well, the only rule I can think of is if there's a scrum in front of the net and a defenseman comes down below the top of the circles, they bring the puck out to center ice. It's to try to prevent like bigger fights and scrums in front of the net. Just that none of the kids know that rule because it's pretty obscure. Good battle along the wall here. Troutman's going to get it. Send it out to Rowe. Rowe's got time and space right into the goalie's chest. Oh, my Lord, are we hitting the goalie a lot. We're creating good chances, but we got to find the open net. We're either just wide or we're into the goalie. 2:57 left. We need to close it out here before the end of this overtime. We're getting some good pressure. Shot chipped down into the corner. Troutman's there. They're kind of mishandled it. Rolls there now. We got to win those stick battles. Coming back the other way, 2-on-2. They're going to chip it in behind the net. Harn's back to retrieve. He's got a player right on him. Center's going to have to get in there. Leslie's got time and space. He's going to kick it out to Rowe. Rowe's got to get going. They're going to wave it off. It gets blocked. It comes to Leslie. Leslie's going to send it in. Oh, it hit something.
I think it hit the pipe.
It hit the pipe. I don't know if it was side pipe or crossbar or what, but Harns has got to be careful here. He needs to win this stick battle. They get the puck. They shoot. Glove save, Carter Clevin. Oofta.
It was a good save, but I think it was going to go wide. But I'm glad he grabbed it.
Yeah. I don't know where that shot went, but I heard metal down there.
This one here I think might have gone just maybe.
Yeah. So nice glove save by Carter Clevin there. We'll get a line change here. Rich line out. Hayworth and Chase. Nice jump there by Ritter. He's coming through. He's fast. Monosmith's fast. They're going to glove it down. I don't know why we don't take off. I mean, I know they're tired, but we got to get going. They're going to call a hand pass. That should come all the way back. I mean, Ritter's super fast. I would have liked to see him just drive and try to go a little inside-outside move, maybe chip it off the wall and go chase it.
But here we get a face-off down in their end now, so that's where we want it. Shots 25 apiece.
Monosmith on the draw here. He's been our best face-off center all year. That one gets sent down the corner, chipped out. Hayworth back. They're going to chip that one in. Got to find open guys in the slot. Comes up to the point. Deflected wide by Carter Clevin. Nice play by Rich. He's got Ritter coming up the middle. Hits him. I wish Ritter would just go. I wish he would just go. He kind of trying to make cutback moves and that sort of thing. And his best asset is his speed. I mean, he's got good hands, but Rich is there. He's got time and space. Sends it to the middle. Just misses Monosmith. Harns is going to send it to the middle. Just misses.
Find it.
Just misses.
Find the puck.
Ritter there. We'll get a icing here. We'll get a line change with 1:17 left. He's going to send those guys back out. I mean, yeah, it's 1:17. You're getting your top line back out there, but boy, that third line has had some good pressure. I think if it's not the end of the period, but they've had some of the best chances here.
Well, at some point, the top line's going to break through. So, I mean, it's a law of averages.
Yeah, they haven't had one yet here. 1 minute left in the period. Rose battling. They're going to win that and come out the other side of the net. That's offsides. They're going to wave it off. Bouncing puck. Barclay puts it into the corner. Troutman down there now. Barclay's there. He's going to send it up to Leslie. I'd like to see Leslie get going here. We keep slowing down on attacks. He's going to wheel his way through and try to give it to Rowe. Yeah, I don't know why we're not skating through the neutral zone. We got to attack with speed. We're slowing down and trying hands moves. I just don't think they're going to give that up. 28 seconds left now. There's going to be a one-on-one here. It's going to be a two-on-one. Harns is back. Great stick by Harns. Great back check by Barclay.
Barclay with a tremendous back check.
Harns really played that well. 18's laying on the ice again. That one gets turned over. 7 seconds left. We got to move pucks here. We keep getting our pockets picked. Jeez. Boy, we mess around. Yeah, just the hands moves. If I'm the coach here, I'm not super excited about some of that. All right, well, we are heading into second overtime. They're going to resurface the ice here. There at the end. We do have a lot of viewers on. If we do get dropped, we will reconnect. So just keep checking back to our YouTube page, either the home tab or the live tab. Refresh the page, keep refreshing it and looking for a new live event. So it'll be a different event. If you stay on the same one, it'll just be showing a replay of this game or a different game. So if you get disconnected,